So we all use our phones every day as musicians, for when we're on the fly, for when we're on the move, or even when we're just lounging around the house. And even more typically when we're unable to do the more heavier tasks that we would do on our tablets or our computers. So with that said, I want to share with you 5 free apps for musicians that will elevate your workflow and support you on your career as a musician when you're on the move. But before we get into any of that, please let me know down below in the comments, what is your favorite app that you utilize to help keep your music career on track? Let us know in the comments and I'll let you know mine. So welcome back to a brand new video where I'll be showing you the best 5 free apps for musicians. And we'll be going through the following: productivity, creating your website, building traffic, songwriting, photo editing / video editing, and a few extra apps at the end. Be on the lookout for all the best gems in and around the video, but stay into the end to get the best ones. Just like usual, make sure you check out the chapters, the markers, and the timestamps to move in and around the video where you feel best. But if not, you know exactly what to do. Sit back, take note, and relax. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the Ditto Music YouTube channel. I'm gonna need you to hit like and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Nice and easy. Make sure you get down in the comments and get involved with the Ditto community. But like I said, let us know in the comments, what is the app that you've been utilizing on your phone that's been keeping your music career on track? Let us know and I'll let you know mine down there also. So without further ado, let's get into it. So for the first one, the first thing I want to mention is productivity. And when we're speaking about productivity, the best app that I've ever used is an app called Documents. Documents is a file organizer, a web browser, a photo and video viewer, a video and audio player, as well as a PDF editor and viewer. It has cloud services so you can store information remotely, and even has access to a VPN, which is a virtual private network. And if that didn't say that, you can use multiple different file types when utilizing this app, from MP3s, 4s, AACs, from different video, audio, PDF, and photo files, and even the ones that you think may not work, definitely work on Documents. I mean, as a musician, I utilize this app every day, and I've convinced a lot of people to get on it, and it's like their go-to app now. And people may say that Apple has a Files app and it's native and it can do most of the things that I've mentioned. And also that there's other alternatives for Android devices as well. But the difference is that Documents is free. It's simple to navigate, easy to understand, very, very, very light when it comes to usage, and it's forever updating. I personally use it to share video edits on, store and share complete and incomplete songs that I've created. You can use it to airdrop files to and from your device, or you can natively send files to other users who also have the Documents app installed. To me, it's really the files manager app that Apple Files should be. It gives you the portable access to the usability that you would get on a tablet or on a desktop when it comes to productivity and file management. So next up is the mobile website builder, Universe. And I remember coming across Universe a few years ago now, and I even utilized it as my main source for my website, and I created the whole thing from my phone. Initially, Universe is a free app, but to maximize its efforts and really get the full use of it, there are add-ons and things you can pay for to get that experience. Things like extra editing tools, personalized domain space, and the website itself. But as for an initial mobile website builder and host, it does the job. With this app, you can natively create as many websites or web pages as you want, utilizing templates, and everything is drag and drop. With that comes the ability to drop embedded videos, photos, slideshows, title, payment and download methods, mailing lists, subscription buttons, maps, and even SoundCloud feature links. And also, if you want to add your own code or copy and paste code from somewhere else, you can embed that within the website. And all of that is run directly through the idea of copy and pasting, clicking, selecting, and utilizing a system of blocks to kind of insert things where you want on your website. And you can play with the copy and paste idea. You can drag down to make your website longer. You can add rows, you can delete rows, you can resize and really make the website what you want it to be like. And like I said, you can purchase your own domain name outside of the website, or you can do it within the website, within the app itself. And if you don't want to spend any money, you can just utilize one of the free branded ones and put your own customizable name right next to it. If you find it tricky to create your own website and utilize the app itself, there's guides, tutorials, a whole social network area of the app. And these areas can help you to understand the app more and utilize it to your best ability. You can see other websites that have been ranked. And a cool part about it is that you can actually see how much people have seen your site this week and really understand if you are driving traffic. It has a more than good loading speed, and you can literally create anything, and I mean anything, from the mobility of your mobile phone. So with my site that I've created on there, I change, tweak, and update things regularly, especially around like any updates in my music and what I'm doing in that area, as well as utilizing the functions and the features to add payment methods, mailing lists, contacts, and anything I may need. The next app is the app that I use across all social media and all content related work in a way on building traffic, the hashtag generator. And I mean, if you use TikTok, Instagram, any social media, even YouTube, then this is a necessity to have this app on your phone. And I mean, it does what it says on the tin, but more than anything, it can find relevant tags for your content, tags that can help you with traffic, but also help your audience to find you. You simply write in your main topic, your theme, or your subject, and then bam, you're good to go. It'll produce loads of variations of keywords and tags for you to use. After you load in your keyword, it will give you the most frequently searched and how many searches there have been for that keyword. It'll also give you an average and a rare amount of associated keywords too. And if you scroll down, you can see other relevant and slightly related tags too, and you can show more for each section. When choosing tags, I would always recommend that you pick some tags from each section. And if you just tap the one that you want, they'll all group together, and then you'll be able to copy them and then utilize them wherever you want. So now over on the photos section, this app has the ability to utilize one of the photos that you've chosen and use AI, artificial intelligence, to find the best keywords and hashtags that are associated with that photo, from color to what it can see, whether it's an image of a dog or a cat, and really make sense of it. So if you're really like struggling, that's something you can utilize too. And on the far end, it gives you suggestions for categories in case you can't think directly of any keywords initially, then at least you have groups that you can look into and pick out words that will fit your content best. I mean, a lot of people really don't believe the hashtags work, but the proof's in the pudding. If you go and search hashtags, whatever, it could be cat, dog, whatever color, or something like a challenge, you'll see how many different people utilize hashtags, but also how much people follow hashtags. Next up is an app all about songwriting, and a place, in fact, to help you build on your lyric ability. The app in question is Rhymer's Block. It's a sort of writing pad kind of app for songwriters and rappers. Now, I used to do some youth work with some young people, and they showed me this app. And at first I was a little bit hesitant because I was thinking this feels a little bit like a cheat code kind of thing. And then I realized its potential. So this app allows you to write out lyrics and gives you back an annotated look of the lyrics you've, typed in, and kind of shows you the different kind of skills that you're indirectly putting into the app, from alliteration to double rhymes to multi-rhymes to similes and metaphors. It also lets you know the amount of words and syllables that you're using. So if you're trying to create something that follows a flow, a structure, or a pattern specifically, then this is the app for you. Visually, the user experience seems like how Genius would showcase their lyrics on the show when artists come through. For a lot of people, this might come across as cheating or help, but it also kind of shows how intelligent you are when you are creating your lyrics. So they won't just seem like, words on a paper, but more something a bit more creative and logical. And it's all on how it's technically analyzed within the app. The app itself can tweak, change, and customize different colors to make it feel more like a personal lyric book. There's an inbuilt dictionary, thesaurus, fonts, and folders. Plus, you can also share your content to different social media platforms. And if you're writing a track to a certain instrumental or backing beat on SoundCloud, you can import that link and have a full cohesive writing experience within the app. It also has a section which is more like a embedded social media, where you can collaborate, like, comment, share, and really work with other creators within the app itself. I feel this app is for a creative person who wants a new experience, or potentially who is starting out and trying to understand the small fundamentals of literally writing a song. Last but definitely not least, and I would say this is potentially one of the best free mobile apps I have ever downloaded to my phone. Yeah, I'm saying it with chest. So this app is for manipulating, working with and creating photos, but you can also do a little bit with video too. The app in question is called Over. So with Over, you can make cool graphics and photo edits that you can share to social media and render at a high quality. And I'm talking A1, I'm talking billboard sizes if you need to. While using the app, you can install external fonts that you would have on your computer or on any website that gives out paid or free fonts. dafont.com or 1001fonts.com, they all use the same type of font file, and Over accepts all these types. And I still find it crazy that you can do this all from your phone. This app reminds me of like a hybrid version of a Photoshop. You can use this app to create promo graphics and even cover art for your music releases, your singles, your albums, your EPs. And I mean, if you don't believe me, have a look at this. Every cover art you can see right now was made or at least edited and tweaked on the Over app. And I've been doing this for many years, and I've had the app for a long while, and it's always came out good for me. In fact, this app is the longest serving app I've actually had on my phone that I use effectively, efficiently, and all the time. I've actually used the app to create some of the different graphics I use on this channel for these videos. I literally use it for my music videos, sometimes my social media content when it comes to promoting different flyers, posters for the different shows that I have, my events, and even logos. And the great thing about it is it isn't too difficult to use at all, and it's really good for just touching, tweaking, and changing small things too. You have the ability to use filters, adjust contrast, change exposure, saturation, vibrancy, warmth, fade, vignetting, so much different things. You can even sharpen, resize, blend, blur, rotate, mask, and even change the transparency. And a lot of these apps have in-app purchases, so you can actually allow the app to reach to a different height if you really want to go into it and download extra and pro kind of features, as well as templates to utilize on anything you want to create. And with that, you have the ability to share edits from your device to another device and work on the same project from two different sides of the world. I think the app is absolutely crazy, and I think you'll be crazy if you don't download it. And I'll be honest, I didn't want to share this one with you, but I thought, you know what, I can't make this video and not share the app that I use every day. Okay, so we've come to the end of the top 5, but I've got loads more, and I thought, you know what, this is the main video, so let me just give you some more extra little bits and bobs, you know, that you can go download and have a go with, yeah? So extra apps. First one, Soundbirth. So Soundbirth is a social media app that gives you the ability to apply for playlists, get feedback, and be in a community of music artists, producers, DJs, where they'll connect, like, share, comment on all your work. But more than anything, this app's really cool because it allows you to have a virtual online manager. The next one, Music Match. So Music Match is an app that you could utilize to upload your lyrics to their platform, and by doing this, it will allow your lyrics to be shown through the different places that your music is actually utilized and played. So Instagram stories, for example, you'll be able to have the ability to have your music on screen and not just have the cover art shown. So the next one's Anchor, and this one's more for the all-around creative, but we know that a lot of music artists, band members, and musicians are multifaceted, and sometimes they may have fell or gone into the podcast world, so I thought this would be a good one to shout out. And you can create, upload, and bring all of your long pieces of content, whatever you may be doing, if it's a podcast or some kind of interview, and put it into the podcast world. And it's made by Spotify. It'll be available on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, and literally all of the main podcast platforms. Oh, and this is a cool one. This one is Remix. It's an app that allows you to use any link, tweet, or product URL and convert that link and that information into a nice, digestible image that you can post directly to your social medias like Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. And it does all of it automatically. And it gives you different choices of how you want that information to look. And you can share that information without worrying about editing anything at all. And on top of that, it comes in different variations of ratios. So 9:16, 1:1, or 4:5. Tully is another app, and it's much like Rhymer's Block, but it gives you the ability to actually record into the app. You can record over people's music, save it there, and share it around. And as well as writing lyrics in the app, you can also create split sheets between you and other artists. If you make something on the app with another artist, then at least you know the legal side is semi-sorted. And then last but definitely not least is Trello. Trello is an app that I would say works for all business people as well as creatives and musicians. But if you are in a team, if you have a team and you're an artist, it's a great way to keep things on point. You can use the app to create a board, and on the board you can have 3 areas: to do, doing, and done. And it allows the whole team to know what's gonna happen and what needs to happen and when it's finished. And with that app, it's like sky's the limit. It's like an office that you can have on your phone that everyone's connected with, so everyone knows exactly what's going on. Yeah, man, and this one has been a cool video. We've actually spoke about a few apps, way more than 5, but definitely the top 5 that I utilize literally all the time, and a few more extra ones that I feel like will definitely help you guys on your music journey. So like I said, what is your favorite app? If it isn't any of the ones that I've mentioned, let us know in the comments down below, and let us know which app has really helped you on your music career. I mean, it could just be the calendar, it could be anything, but let us know down below what yours is. So from me, Vital, and the rest of the Ditto team, love and respect. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And obviously, you know what it is already. We appreciate you. Catch you down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, you know, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.